So, when it comes to Crackdown 3, a lot of us have, certain feelings about it. Do we want it to be bad? No. Are we expecting it to be bad? I think the majority of us are expecting it to be bad. I'm expecting it to be pretty good, actually, in line with what the first one did, Metacritic-wise, which I believe was an 83. I think it might get a little bit lower than that just because, for obvious reasons, I feel like Microsoft tends to get the short end of the stick when it comes to reviews, and with reviewers going into it with the belief that it's not a great game, that could be a problem for Microsoft going forward. But at the end of the day, I still think that Microsoft has a lot going for it, and this game has changed dramatically from what we've seen over a year and a half ago. So they've shared some new information about it. This is hot off the presses. I figured a lot of you guys and gals might want to see it, so I'm happy to kind of do this. So Crackdown 3, the multiplayer is something a lot of people are talking about. The Azure cloud-based multiplayer has been a big topic of discussion. We first saw it at Gamescom in 2015. Can you believe it's 2019 already? And we saw this in 2015. It was really difficult for developers to transform that tech demo into a working game, which actually led to multiple delays. Now, when they finally did and were able to showcase Wrecking Zone in November of last year, hopes of a large-scale multiplayer, a lot of people were thinking maybe Battle Royale, were dashed when the developers' decision to limit matches to 5 versus 5. But they recently came out in a Q&A in the official Xbox magazine. I'm going to link this. Joseph Staten, creative director at Microsoft Global Publishing, talked about the choice. He says, that was a design-led decision. It was a critical constraint. It wasn't a critical constraint by any means. 5 versus 5 gives us good balance, especially with the map size and overall chaos. Crackdown 3 is very fast. You're hyper-agile. The world is blown up all around you, and if you were surrounded by 50 other players, it would just become much harder. I think to feel powerful this way, you can really stand out, take aggressive actions, and be rewarded for them. You can feel like an agent. So really it came down to design. There's actually the ability to have more or less players, but we've play tested it over the years. We just gelled around the team 5v5, basically saying that the reason why isn't because of the technology. I think that it's very, very cool. So I really do enjoy the fact that they're pretty honest and upfront about this, and I'm going to definitely leave this link to the description in there. To me, I'm looking so much forward to being able to get in there and play this game and see what it's all about and give it a fair chance. I'm going in with limited expectations, but I do expect it to be a fun game and a game that will engross me and satisfy me as a Crackdown fan, and that's really what I'm looking for. So I would love your guys' take on this. If you enjoy the content, please like, share, subscribe, share it out, hit that bell so you're notified of all the content. If you guys want to interact with me, at @_Crapgamer on Twitter, or MOH like Medal of Honor, space Crapgamer on Xbox Live, and I'll respond to you, I promise. Rack 'em up. Have a great day. Crapgamer out.